Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Pisces. Now this will be for the 11th to the 17th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit every single person out there, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Pisces. Healing, and you've got a male figure in your life. There's something that you haven't yet healed or released. And I feel like you're wondering if you should take a gamble with this situation. With the male, I'm wondering if this is, it could be you, or it could be you're wondering if you should heal from a situation with a male. But there's something, as I said, you're just not wanting to release it. You're not wanting to release something, but you're wondering if you should take the gamble or not. It's like, do I want to jump in with both feet or do I not? Can I trust this person? You know, that's where you're at. Oh, my body's goose bumping. Okay. Let's get another card. Okay, you can have a card for Pisces, please. Pisces. I feel like you really need to I feel like you really need to retreat. Figure out what it is that you actually want. You need to take some time so you can get some clarity. I feel like while you're in the situation you're in, you're not able to kind of, you know, really figure out what it is you want. But you need to face those fears, and I feel like you also need to focus on the priority. Like, are you honest with yourself about, you know, whether this is going to be successful or a failure? You know, are you worried about being alone? Are you, you know, you've got to release those self-doubts. And I also realize you've got to really focus on your priorities. So what's important, you know, is their kids? Is that why you're putting them ahead of yourself? You know, do you have anxiety? I just don't feel like you feel very confident in the outcome. You don't know what you want. I feel like because, you know, this can make you feel really depressed, I just feel like focus on your things you're grateful for. You know, I feel like you have a lot in your life that you, if you write down 3 things every day, you know, there's things that you do feel grateful for. Even though it may feel like, you know, you're unsure about your kind of world. It's, yeah, I just feel like if you're grateful for things, that can also, you know, keep you can't feel grateful and depressed at the same time. I feel like it really comes back to, you don't want to release something because you're worried about being on your own, but at the same time, can you trust this person? Can, you know, in the end, it's a choice, isn't it? You really need to make that decision. It's a gamble, or, you know, can you trust this person or not? I don't know whether there's a lot of tenderness in this situation, whether you're tender with yourself. You've got time. You really need to kind of take time to kind of really think this through, figure out what it is you do want. because I don't feel like it's really making you very happy with pleasure in reverse. You feel like you have a lack of support. You feel like this person is not listening to you. You don't really have faith in this situation at all. Focus on your self-love. I feel like you're in a situation that just is not making you feel good. I'm going to grab a rune card as well. Now, it's funny, I have runes at home, and I've always avoided using them because I just feel like they're too honest. Way too honest. But, yeah, I feel like I wanted to use the rune cards this time, so it's actually working out to be quite good. They've been pretty accurate so far. So can I get a card for Pisces? You got a couple. Yeah, joy in reverse, like I just finished saying. You don't feel happy at all in this situation. You got warrior and you got movement. You don't really want to make it. You don't want to move. You don't want to make a choice. You don't feel like you're strong enough. It's like you are a warrior. You are a strong individual, but you just don't really want to make the movement. You don't feel like you're brave enough. Yeah, so it talks about even if something's really short-lived, don't grieve, because it's still fulfilled. It's the time, you know, like there's that saying, you know, people come into your life for a reason or a season. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like, you know, something came in your life and it fulfilled that time that it needed to be there. It taught you whatever, you know, taught you whatever you needed to know. Matters of trust and confidence are at issue here. And with them, the authenticity of your way of being in the world. You need to examine your motives carefully. Is it self-conquest from which you are concerned, or are you trying to dominate another? Are you lusting after outcomes, or are you focused on the task for its own sake? You will find the answers within yourself, not in outside advice. So, yeah, I feel like that's, as I said, I just feel like it's fulfilled its purpose. You know, now you need to be a warrior. You need to, you know, be strong. And you've got movement in reverse. As I said, you don't really want to move, but you got everything's about time. What you're doing or not doing is timely. The opportunity at hand may be precisely to avoid action. If you're feeling at a loss, unclear about the need to act, consider what is timely to your nature, and remember what is yours will come to you. It's about progress, but you're not making it. So you really need to make some progress. As I said, you're not feeling happy at all. So you kind of feel like, why waste your time? Why waste any more time? Okay, let's get some tarot. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly. I'm not feeling all that great. Okay, 9 cards, please, for Pisces. 9 cards for Pisces, please. They're really not wanting to come out. funny, they go from none to all of a sudden, let's just fly at you. Come on. 5 more to go, please. Give me 1 second. One more card, please. Pisces. One more card, please, for Pisces. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You could be not learning. For some of you, you may be worried about what other people think. You may be obsessed with details. You want to be alone. Yeah, I just feel like you're not growing. You're not learning. Somebody's being dishonest. They're not taking accountability for their actions. And you've also got Epiphany. So this could be a Libra or the Hermit, which is a Virgo. So you really need to do some soul-searching, introspection to get that clarity, get the wisdom. I said Epiphany, it's like maybe do some meditation, maybe try and get some answers. You really need to kind of really figure out what it is you want. I just feel like this is not a fulfilling relationship for you. But you stay there because it's easier to stay in your comfort zone, you know. Even if you're frustrated, even if there's obstacles, you know, and you don't feel happy, you still wait, you still just hang in there because it's easier. And it's funny, the next card under that says, you've got so much to be grateful for. So I just feel like, you know, just you probably have a great family life. It's just this situation that's not fulfilling you or making you feel good. All right. I feel like the first card I want to read is the King of Wands, the King of Gabriel. You know, you need... I see you as generous. I see you as driven. You know, I feel like you keep your eyes on the big picture. So to me, that means, you know, if you want to have true love, say, let's just use that as an example. If that's your big picture with your, you know, true love with your soulmate, whatever, I feel like then you need to keep your eyes on that. And if something doesn't fulfill that, then walk away. I don't know if you stay because of you've got genuine concern for people and maybe this is the other person, or I feel like you're driven though. You're very driven to succeed, and you keep trying to not focus on these little details of things that don't make you feel happy, or things they do, or things that piss you off, or, you know, it's like you don't want to focus on those. You just want to focus on, look, I'm married, or I'm committed, or I want this, so therefore, I need to keep my eyes on the big picture and realize that, so for example, if you're married, you're in this marriage, you think that you need to stay there because you're married. Even if you're miserable, you still think, well, the big picture is I'm married with kids, and so therefore it doesn't matter if they lie to me or whatever. You don't worry about the small details. And I feel like that's also important, but you do need to keep your eyes on the big picture, which is whatever you want. If this is not fulfilling it, you need to leave. If it's not making you happy, you need to leave. I feel like the first card I want to read is the Sun. And, the Sun is the best card in the deck. So of every other card, it's like letting me know that no matter what you're going through, the Sun, it's like you will be okay. Yeah, I just feel like keep with the positive thinking, do whatever feels right for you, I'm hearing, but I just feel like it's letting me know that everything's going to be okay. Could be part of a spiritual lesson for you. Because you've got the Hierophant in reverse. Could be a Taurus. This comes down to your personal beliefs. It comes down to your expectations, your values. As I said, with the example of you're married, maybe you believe that once you're married, that's it, you're committed. So it's like, I don't have any other option. And maybe that's how you're feeling. Maybe you're not paying attention to signs and synchronicities or intuitive feelings. Maybe you're not listening to that divine guidance. Maybe you both don't have those same values and expectations. I feel like definitely trust your intuition though, because you've got the High Priestess. So I feel like, no matter what, trust your intuition. You might get some insight. You might find out some secrets. You need to, whatever this is, you need to just trust yourself. Maybe do some meditation. Can you tell me more about this? This could just be a lost opportunity for some people. Could be a lack of abundance, lack of prosperity, but at the same time, this also could be a financial loss. They might, take your money, but at the same time, you don't want to walk away. You want a happy home, but you need to move on and leave the past behind. But, to be have victory and success, but at the same time, you don't want to move on. As I said, it could have something to do with you being in a committed relationship. You could be married. You could come back to your beliefs. So whatever this is, I feel like that's why you're there. You've got the Ace of Michael as well, which is the same as the Ace of Swords. This is fresh start. It can be the truth. It can be justice. It can be success, communication. Maybe you need to realize that you need to change the way you think about things or how you feel about your beliefs. Like I said, I feel like you possibly thought, well, I've always believed, and I do believe that if you're married, for example, that's it, I'm committed. But if the situation isn't making you happy, maybe you need to change the way that you think. I feel like just be truthful with yourself. And I feel like part of that is, spending time by yourself. You get some time to think. But you've also got the Nine of Wands. You're at that point where you just feel like you feel worn out. You feel like you're beaten down. You feel like you need to protect this commitment or whatever this is, but you're going to have to make a stand. It's going to take courage. It's going to take resilience. It's going to take you being, strong and, be courageous, put up your boundaries. It's like up to you what you choose to do here. Do you want to stay determined and move forward? Can you tell me more? Trust your intuition. I also feel like with the Chariot, it could be a Cancer in reverse. I feel like, there could be opposition. You could feel like you've got lack of direction. You don't want to let this go. This could be a Scorpio, but you're resisting the change. You need to do some work on you and get rid of whatever isn't for your highest good. Yeah, it's like disappointment, but forgiving. Once again, is that because of your beliefs, or like, the reason you're holding on to something is for that reason? You're definitely in some sort of committed relationship. I feel like really follow your heart though. Even when you met this person, I feel like they could have made your heart flutter. They could have really, swept you off your feet. They could have been romantic, or, all those kind of things, like Prince Charming. Doesn't have to be a male, female, whatever. But it's just the energy of somebody, you're in a committed relationship, but I feel like when you first met them, that's definitely how they made you feel. I don't feel like you feel that way now, but I feel like you felt like that back then. Yeah, I feel like now you're just resisting the change. They could have been violent. They could have, they're not good with communication. There's frustration. But at the same time, I feel like they're either not good with communication, or they're just, it's not a healthy communication. Yeah, it comes back to, you could be married to this person or in a high level of commitment with this person. Somebody is also codependent. But somebody's not making a positive movement forward. You're not learning. maybe you're not paying attention to details, not making steady progress. There's no drive. You know, I just feel like you really need to rethink this or think it through. Unfortunately, I feel like you're not wanting to kind of make a decision. You're in a stalemate. You're indecisive, confused, in denial. You're not wanting to make a decision. I don't think I just feel like there's a lack of stability or security. I just feel like you don't feel really safe and secure. And this person, you know, like you're impatient because I just feel like you keep waiting for your plans to bear fruit and that doesn't happen. It's like you kept waiting for this person to be what you thought, and I feel like that never happened. You know, you really need to take some time, as I said, quiet retreat, and just think things through. You know, really get some clarity on what it is you want. Because I feel like there are secrets. I feel like you've got some inner turmoil, some deep-seated fears that, you know, this is not going to end well. But yeah, you don't want to make a choice, like I said. You need to trust your intuition. But yeah, I feel like it's, you know, with the Sun card, I just feel like you've got the Two of Raphael, the Two of Cups. You know, I don't know whether you feel like this is your kindred spirit. You know, I feel like you don't give up on people that you love. You both really, though, you've both got to be dedicated to make something, you know, wonderful. So whether you're married, as I said, there's some, you know, you both got to be committed. And it's going to take strength. It's going to take forgiveness. It's going to take, you know, with the Strength card, unconditional love, self-respect, patience. Someone's got to do some healing. It's going to take courage, you know. But I feel like you've got the Sun card. So what's the outcome for Pisces? What's the outcome for Pisces? Yeah, you're not wanting to let something go. Pretty much the same cards came out. You need to forgive. You're disappointed, but I feel like you're going to keep forgiving. I don't feel like, as I said, you're still going to be in that same place. You're not wanting to let something go. You're resisting the change. You know, you're forgiving. Even if you're feeling exhausted and burnt out, it's not fulfilling your wishes. Like, I don't feel like it's giving you what you wanted. What about the Sun? Tell me why the Sun's here. You need to speak your truth. Why is the Sun here? It's your choice, I feel like. You know, with you, it's like lack of victory and success. It could have been a one-sided relationship, something like that. But I feel like it's a lack of victory and success. In the end, it's your choice, though. If you speak your truth, you know, and someone wants to put in, you know, I guess they've really got to figure out what they want. Can you tell me more about the Sun card? Where's the Sun card here? Trust your intuition. Yeah, reconciliation. Somebody's, maybe you feel defeated. But yeah, you need to stand your ground. So I feel like if you stand your ground, you may reconcile with this person. But yeah, as I said, you're assessing your life. You really need to make some choices. You've got the Lovers here though, but I feel like you're in some sort of denial, self-deceit, something. Because you feel like this person could be your person. I feel like there's just obstacles and challenges. That's what I feel like. You got lack of hope. There's a lack of passion. You're probably not even having sex with this person. It could just be missed opportunity. You've got, if you need help, ask. And yeah, I just feel like with the moon could be a Pisces, but there's just so much uncertainty in this situation. I want to know why the sun's here though. Like, is that because it's up to you if you choose to make it work? If you both decide to be dedicated. I feel like that's possibly why. Tell me why the sun's here, please. And the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're both going to have to nurture this. In the end, somebody has to go after what they want. You need to be independent, you know, you need to be confident, you need to have courage, be determined. You know, like people, I think you both need to be that. Like, it's going to take strength, like I said. You really need to, yeah, just feel like you both have to be committed. You need to take that leap of faith. Oops. It's going to take a leap of faith. It's about having, you know, like a new beginning. Do you want to take the chance? I feel like you were disappointed. Tell me more. Tell me more about this outcome. I feel like you feel like you're alone. You feel like this person, you know, left you out in the cold, but you are recovering. You've got to stop putting out negative thoughts though, because if you put out negative thoughts, you can make that actually happen. But you feel like someone's very, you know, cold-hearted. You feel like they're cruel. You feel like, you know, you just don't feel like they really give that much of a shit. Maybe that's a Two of Raphael. I don't know if they're a bit of a know-it-all. Could be gossipy, sarcastic, insulting, cynical, rude. If someone makes a change and is determined, like if they want to make a change, they can. And if they do, it will be successful. Like I said to you here, if someone's, you know, if you're both dedicated to creating something special, it could be that. But, you know, it's up to you whether you choose to and whether they choose to. And in the end, I said, you need to figure out what you want. Some healing needs to be done. You need to figure out if you want to take the chance. You know, I feel like you've spent a lot of time in this situation. I don't feel like, you know, you've dated them or been with them for like 1 second. I feel like it's been, you know, a period of time for some of you. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. I mean, for some of you, you may choose to want to have a fresh start. And you have limitless potential. You want to be a free spirit. And you've also got the death card. So I feel like for some of you, if you can't release the past, then have a fresh start and be a free spirit. But it's up to you whether, because I feel like you don't have a lot of inner peace. So for some of you, you may decide to just let this go. You may decide to have a fresh start. But you're resisting the change at the same time. Yeah, I feel like you intuitively know or instinctively know what you want to do. And now maybe is the time to make that decision. Maybe the time card is about now's the time. Impulsive. Be a risk taker. Maybe you want to take some inspired action. But for a lot of you, you feel like there's unfinished business and you are resisting the change. So it looks like you're going to stay in the situation, even if it's not making you feel good. But I feel like it's up to both parties. If you both can work together, you're both dedicated. I feel like this, as I said, the Sun card, I feel like it could be successful, but you both need to be dedicated. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.